Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the ERS. We are now on China, ready for round 3. Now we're just waiting, or maybe someone has to join, and we'll get things started. So pretty interesting beginning of the season. Obviously, we've had some Peptin dominance, as he's had very decent results. And most importantly, he has been able to keep up the pace between the races, not only in qualifying. Something that is a struggle from some drivers. But heading for today, we are flying to China to try the most recently added track on the game. Not part of the 2022 Formula 1 calendar, but it is part of the ERS calendar, so get ready to see some action, Chinese action. I think most people here, maybe the most recent ones won't, but I think all of us know how the China layout is. So in previous F1 games it has been feature, and we've been able to race. So maybe some of these drivers who own previous games have already some experience. So for now, just waiting on the last few people to get into the race, and once I get the notification of everyone is ready, then we will get going. And looks like we are ready to go. Drivers are readying up, and I'm definitely ready. Oh, maybe not. Well, I guess people have unchecked because maybe we're not ready to go. But while we wait, let me quickly go through the championship standings after only 2 rounds. So, first 2 places go to the Alfa Romeos of Pepsin and Nick. Then goes to Hako, Robin, Nayetech, Newlands, Khan, Katmat, Sami Lee, David Almasi, Rares, Marcel Lyon, Matthias, Pulun, Sheeland, MX, AliExpress, Mixwa, Chang, Nick, AM7, Paddy Pat, Janus Luis, and Theo. There's all of the drivers in the standings, but only the top 11 have some points to their name. And maybe some of the drivers who have no points now would like to get some and get their count with some points and maybe attempt a comeback. So people to watch out on this qualifying session? Well, if you have been watching the races, I think it's clear that Matthias is a clear favorite, as he has taken both poles in the first 2 rounds. Has unfortunately not been able to convert that into some points. Let's hope he does that today. So now qualifying is going to get underway in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and here we go. Qualifying is underway with 12 drivers. Let's see who can get the pole. Well, now they realize Matthias is not racing. That's kind of dumb. But anyway, I have seen some pace from Khan on previous races, so maybe he has a chance. For now, let's see any driver going out the pits. So drivers just getting their setups done. First, you definitely don't want to grab a setup that's not the one you want. And as I see some movement in the Red Bull garage, and that is Bob going into the racetrack. We will stick with him for this first out lap and hot lap. While everyone's on a hot lap, let me 1 second set up the menu. So there you go, you can see the other drivers on the minimap. And we're going to spectate as he goes into the grass. He surely doesn't want to do that in his actual hot lap. And now, there we go. So here we are. With Bob showing us the layout, going again on the grass, slowing down maybe to let someone through. Yes, it's Taco. So as he's now the first one to give us a competitive lap time, we'll stick with him, so I guess Bob needs his chance. But now, here comes Taco in the long straight, where surely there will be a lot of overtakes in the race, but for now you must place well to avoid chaos at the start. I'm sure Hako will do his best to achieve that. So now, going through the final corner, the Hako starts us off with the first hot lap of the day. In a tricky first corner, as you can very easily miss the apex and the correct racing line. Does it nicely. Again, left hander here. Now slide straight. Now heavy braking zone here. Does it very nicely. Decent. Oh, there's already a yellow flag. I see someone spawning. It's an Alpine. I think I spectated. Oh, and also Hako has spun. So not the best hot lap now from the first drivers. Let's see. I think Tang is on a lap. Going pretty nicely. Through the second sector. Again, more and more yellow flags. Most of these are just drivers going too slow, and then the game pops out a yellow flag. But if I see on the minimap some spins or some cars that are not particularly in the track, then definitely something has gone wrong from them, as we see more and more yellow flags. But as you can see in the minimap, no spins, all cars in the wall. Everyone still Oh, that was a close call. So Chang almost slamming into the back of Hako. Luckily for him, he managed to avoid it last minute. I don't think you want those close calls. And definitely not. And Juarez actually set up the first lap. I think it's not the best competitive lap you would like. And oh, Chang bins it in the last turn. That is not what you want to see. But as I can see, like Channing Zuti again beating Juarez for from a second. Big difference. Now here comes Tammy with a 1:34. Decent time. Was him in second as we see Chang spinning again. So far, not the qualifying he would like. See anyone? I think Boost is going for his lap. Let's see how he will go. And he's second again, beating Tammy by just a little bit of margin. Again, anyone on a lap. I think Sammy is going at it in the Alpine. I mean, since they updated the Alpine, I pretty much like this one a lot more. It's got more ads and... Oh! Well, I guess I jinxed it. And he's out! As he has crashed and he has a 1:59 of a lap time. And that is not the lap time you will like. And Hako again spins a lot of mistakes in the first round of qualifying. First round of laps not going as the drivers would wish. Now Zuti still in the pole and by a big margin. As Khan here. It looks like he's going for a lap time. I mean, he's not going full throttle, so I don't think he's going for it. No, 6 seconds behind. Oh, Hako is. Hako is going to set us up for a lap time here. Well, not here, next lap, if he doesn't pit. He will most probably go into the pits now. See anyone in a lap time, competitive lap time. And now drivers are going to go to change their set of tires after round 1 of the lap times are done. Unless someone is still out there in a lap and not on medium tires. That's weird. I mean, you can go on medium tires, but I mean, softs are definitely faster. So Marvin using that set of mediums. And he's in a lap and, well, not anymore. As he spins, and well, those medium tires don't really work that well for him. Now I see Ren is still on the racetrack, but doesn't have any ERS and isn't going full throttle. So that means he's not going for a lap. But now, as you can see, everyone going into the pit lane to switch up. Their tires. And now you're just going to wait until drivers start to come out. And I think I heard that. Well, yep, Bob is coming out. I heard a car, and it's Bob with a new fresh set of tires, ready to climb up positions because he's now dead last, and it's definitely not the position you would like to be in. But this just needs one lap time completed better, or less than 2 minutes, to beat Sammy. Didn't set particularly the best hot lap. But now we see some drivers starting to get, as Khan and Chang are out on the racetrack, but now we will stick with Bob as he is the first one by a mile that is going to give us a lap time. So maybe the first time to slow it down, to make it tactical and not get jinxed by me And well, I've seen a lot of spins and mistakes, so maybe I am kind of a jinx to everyone. And now it's my turn to jinx Bob. Or will he keep his composure and bring the car home? So now, here he starts his lap time. Comes Bob. Decent first corner, there's a Ferrari in there. Gets away pretty nicely. Nicely done by Joe. Now, decently done. Third sector about to come now. It's 24.5. Now looking decent from Bob. Now he just has to avoid making any mistakes, as I have seen a lot for now. And Tang has left the session. I don't know why, and Marvin too. So they won't, I mean, it doesn't show up they DNF'd, so they won't be setting in more quali laps. Oh, that's not ideal, touching the grass there. That ruins a bit your momentum going into this large straight. Now here comes Bob. 2 corners to go. Going decent, maybe too much inside. Oh, we'll take it. There's a yellow flag, it's a Ferrari. It's going slow, preparing for his lap time. But now Bob going to the line, and it puts him in pole position for now, unless anyone can improve. Yeah, decent lap from him, just beating Chloe by 3/10. So he's now prepared to set a lap time. I'm going to stick with him. Let's see if he can improve his lap time. Here it goes. 85 ERS. Goes into the first corner. Some yellow flags there, no problem. It's maybe Bob who's getting away. Yeah, correctly, as he should. Now, Zoe, who has to beat Bob to deny him pole position, as he currently holds it. But Hako steals it from Bob, so now it's even more difficult for him, as he has gone 1/10 faster on the first sector. So that is decent, but he needs to improve at least 3 if he wants to beat Hako in his current pole position. Now, soaring those corners pretty nicely. So next reference will come in a very little period of time, but for now he needs to just focus on keeping the delta, and it is 4/10, even faster. That is very, very good second sector. And oh no! Oh, just gets not the best exit, not the best traction, just loses it a bit, and that is going to ruin his hot lap. I think he's going to continue and finish the lap, but that mistake cost him the lap time. He was 4/10, couldn't keep under the pressure. Yeah, for now, that is not ideal for him, as he will have to deny Joe, who goes even faster. Oh my god, there's a lot of drivers fighting for pole. There's 3 drivers in 1/10. See if anyone is on a hot lap. Again, Khan with the mediums. We have seen that's not the best compound, but Catmat is out on the track and is in an out lap, so he will give us a hot lap while everyone is in the pits. Yeah, interesting. Here he goes, nicely. Does very nicely go through the corners, but this doesn't count. It's just practice for next one. Stanley boy, I think he has joined. Oh, a lot of leaving and rejoining the session. But for now, all you can see on the screen is what they have. 4 minutes remaining, so this will be most likely the last lap of Catmat, and he is last, so he must make it work and get a good lap time. Here he goes. and begins the lap time. Well, as we see Bob there getting out of the pit, gets away nicely. So it's a yellow in the first sector. It's only Bob who has been the one who gets out of pits first. That is decent. The Bob now, who is third. But for now we should focus on Catmat as he's going through the corners. And now sector 2 reference will come now. And it is a 52.4. Well, I can't really put it into reference, but it is, by the way he's driving, looks kinda decent. Though he might be lacking a bit of pace on the apex of the middle sector. But now he might shut me up. It's a beautiful last sector. So now final 2 turns. Again, similar to mistake to what So made. And he's going into the pit as he's not happy with that lap time. But he needs to get out there fast if he wants to make another hot lap. But now Bob, we have seen he has the pace, but will he have pole as he begins the lap time? Here he goes through the first corner pretty decently, and pretty tight into the corners. Beautiful exit. We will have the reference in no time. Let's see how it is compared to his best lap, and it is 68 milliseconds faster. So that is a decent first sector by him. Let's see if he can keep up that pace. So now just needs an 80,000, just 80 thousandths of a second, separating him from pole. Now sector 2 reference coming in now. Let's see, it is 1/10 faster, so that is the ideal lap time he wants. Let's see if he gets a good exit and finishes the lap as he should. That he's looking for pole. There he goes. I don't think he will reach the drivers going slow ahead, but for now he just must focus on hitting this corner. Does it beautifully. Good acceleration. 1 corner to go. Will he stick it on pole? This is pole lap contention. Goes a bit wide, and it is for pole. No, it is not. He binned it last sector. That is not the final sector he wanted, as he was going very fast. Well, as we see Hako, the man who is only 5 thousandths of a second behind on pole, is just he has about tied his first sector time. Now he has to improve second sector time, as only 3 minutes remain as the session has ended, so no more lap times will be began now as Bob DNS, but he has already finished, so it doesn't really matter. Hako, ooh, that's a bad second sector as he is way behind, half a second. I don't think he will go for pole, and he spins. Yeah, that definitely is a lost case. But Zoe here, he had pole for 1 moment. Let's see if we can claim it again, and a pole now would mean most certainly guaranteed pole position, but Khan surprises everyone and goes first for the first time in this qualifying session, and maybe for the most important, because doesn't matter who is first in any time, you must be first when the time ends, and Khan is just doing that so perfectly. But now Sui, chance to deny. He has to deny Joe, who goes even faster, denies Khan. Wild qualifying session now. I can't even keep up my words because the flying laps keep coming in as Zoe goes wide. That is not the apex he wanted, but now he is 6th and he needs to improve. He has been fast enough. Where will this lap time go? And here he goes, and it's 2nd, misses out on pole, but about 10 thousandths of a second. So close to pole position. Maybe that apex was the difference maker. And Joe has kept his composure, improved, denied Can, Hako, Bob and Zoe and everyone else, and has claimed pole position for the race in China. Although in the first 2 races of this particular tier, getting pole position hasn't quite been the best position to start, as it has been very unlucky for the people that have raced from that position. As we see a Ferrari on pole, hasn't that happened so many times this season? But no, so many have ended on a win. So yeah, here we go. As race will be going underway in a matter of seconds. So until that goes, it's a quick pause. Welcome back to the ERS, and now we're going to be going into the formation lap. Drivers will be warming up their tires and getting ready to go. As fun fact, the grid is on a Ferrari sandwich. Joe is in the pole and Dan Boy is last. As we see now, strategy is being shown on screen, the best ideal strategies, although it may vary. It may vary throughout the race, as safety cars and incidents can switch everything in a matter of seconds. But for now, as it should, everything going pretty nicely. And we see Zui, Kan and Hako, Bob, who has been really close to Joe in qualifying. I think they will all try and deny him from getting the win. But it's not going to be easy in any way. So it will be a very interesting race to watch, so I recommend you not going away from this stream, because it's about to go down. So, going in the final back stretch of the circuit. We see action. There's a lot of action in the first laps, and I'm only one, so I don't think I will get every single angle. But I will sure try my best to give you all the action possible in this Chinese Grand Prix. We are getting ready to go. as drivers are setting up in their positions. With Joe getting into his grid spot. And now I'm gonna spectate him from the session as a few disqualifications happen, but that won't matter as we are about to go. Lights now will begin to go down, and as we see the lights go out and lights out, and away we go. Now game having a fun one, but now it is actual racing, and as we see Joe getting a brilliant start, and so does Khan, who was overtaking Zoe. See, getting a beautiful start. Now a lot of drivers in the mix. As I can see, no incidents. That is a big surprise. I would surely expect a few crashes. But hey, clean racing. As we see in the league now, Khan looking to attack Joe best way he can. A lot of drivers really close. Now Bob chasing Zoe, who's chasing Khan, who's chasing Joe. So these four are obviously in contention, and every other single driver in here, because you never know what's gonna happen. Now strategy goes, you can go for one stop or for 2 stops. Most drivers here will go for 1 stop instead, unless a safety car denies denies that. But for now, this back stretch, it's going to be a great one because a lot of drivers have full ERS. Now going to go for the move. We see with McChammy looking for Bob, not quite getting it, but Boost is attacking Chammy. He's going to look into the inside. Oh, it is big. Goes into the inside. Big respect. Now side by side. It looks like Chammy is gonna head, but no, it's still side by side. Disconnect pretty badly, a bit of lag. Looks like Chammy has kept his position as Khan is attacking and has overtaken Joe in worse tires. So yeah, definitely Joe has some troubles with pace, but not with overtaking, as he's trying to get it back. Goes into the outside, side by side again, going into the first sector, but Khan sticks the move, but not for long, as he goes again. The medium tires doing perfect work for Joe as he looks into the outside, just barely on track. Oh, just doesn't get the best exit, and that will get Khan the space he needs, but he leaves some space in the inside. Almost taken advantage of by Joe. And we'll stick with this battle because it's getting interesting. Looking for the dive bomb, not quite getting it. Now very close, so as soon as DRS activates, I'm very sure a lot of overtakes will get underway, as I see a yellow flag, and it's Catman who has spun, or maybe he has had some contact. But for now, some overtake coming again. But can Joe regain the place he got in qualifying? Still, next lap will be with the rest, but he will try and make it without the rest, as the speed advantage works out perfectly. Goes again into the outside, looking a lot of outside overtakes, but he will have the inside for once in the last corner. Now he might have the chance to stick the move. Can't do anything. Oh, but bad exit by Joe, and all of the effort he made, it's worth nothing, but he can go again. What a fight we're seeing from these top drivers as Juarez goes into the goes and gets the fastest lap. Very interesting, but for now Joe again looking for the outside, looking for a switch back here, again into the inside. What a fight. These both drivers just giving so much respect, but not an inch more than they should now. But it looks like Joe is overtaking Khan just for a second, but Khan is going to look again into the overtake. Now with the help of DRS, it's definitely going to be a lot easier. And wow, this fight is just not giving me any time to breathe. But this is constant side-by-side racing, and now looks like Khan is just falling just a bit, but I'm sure with DRS he will just climb back and maybe get the overtake. Now 5/10 separating these top 2 drivers. Not the better exit by Joe. Just moving again. The Khan will surely get the DRS. Now that line was the activation point, Hope you all saw it, but for now, 4 tenths separating the top two drivers, and I'm sure that distance will cut down to maybe an overtake, as he's looking for him with the help of DRS, looking for the dive bomb, compromises Joe's entry, but behind it's going to battle as Bob tries to go into the inside, doesn't quite manage to do it, Khan still sticking behind him. For now, it's just constant fighting for this, and Joe gets the fastest lap, but is still very, very close to Khan, as he will surely try make the most of it. But Catman surprising me, and he actually got the fastest lap. Wasn't quite expecting it. And Dunboy goes into the pits. He may have some damage. Not the best news for Ferrari. The good news for Ferrari though, as Joe is keeping the lead, and Joe is got into DRS zone with Khan, and Bob is also there, and there is Boost, and there is Hacko, and there is Samley, and everyone is on the DRS. It's just a train with constant fighting, as we see the two Williams fighting again, looking for the inside of each other. And for now, it looks like things have calmed down a bit. Ooh, close call there from Joe. That's too close for comfort. But now, again, new DRS zone, new battles, new chances. As there we saw the line of the activation point. So that indicates Khan, he will have the chance to overtake now. A bit closer than he was last time. Let's see if he can actually make the overtake. No one else is looking to make an overtake. So now, as we can, may look for the dive bomb. Fakes it, goes the long way round, gets a mini switchback, and no! Joe spins from the lead. That is a disaster for Ferrari, as Khan will very happily take that. And I was not expecting that mistake from Joe, as the pole position curse continues. Again, it's been 3 races in a row where the pole sitter has made a mistake and is not keeping his pole position. So now being fast in qualifying, at least in tier 2, is not the best idea for the drivers. But for now, the things have changed. Now Zui is looking to attack Khan for the lead. That was definitely an unexpected incident. As Khan, I should remember everyone, Khan is with the hard tires, with the harder compound, and everyone else behind him, as you can see, everyone else is with the, well, except obviously from Danny Boy, but he's the only one except from Dan who has pitted. But everyone else except for Khan is in the mediums, and looks like Khan has the best pace of them all, because he's with hearts and just keeping the lead, keeping the composure, not making mistakes. So for now, it is a great drive from Khan. So I would not like to jinx it, as now 7 tenths separate the top 2 drivers. And again, some overtakes here, and it looks to have been a spin. It is Sammy who has spun. No safety car for now, no incidents to be noted, as now the 2 Williams going at it. Closes the door, as Ren has to look somewhere else if he wants to keep up the fight with Tammy, with a lot of M's. And now Bob gets the fastest lap. He wants the win. He's hunting both the top 2 drivers. But when Khan makes the pit stop, he will have the chance to maybe get an even faster pace. Now some overtakes going on, as we see the Williams being overtaken by Joe. I'm sorry for that. Just a bit of a cough. Some unfortunate natural disasters happening in my body. But for now, that disaster that has happened for Joe, as he's climbing up the places, overtaking Tammy. Well, maybe not quite, as Tammy's going for it, going to switch back, going into the outside. He must keep composure. Some spins on the background with Danny and Sammy, who won't get into the pace unless a safety car. Slight tap by Tammy that could have ended very badly for both of them. But now DRS is going to make magic for Chami as he will look to make the overtake as now. But pretty even on ERS. Let me 1 second set up the telemetry. There we go. And now not the most ERS, looking for the inside. Goes pretty inside on the curve. That is not the best exit. Again, slight spooky moment for him as we see some yellow flags, and it is Hako in the McLaren who has spun. And China is not the best circuit from most of these drivers, as we are seeing a lot of mistakes from not from Khan and not for Zoe. But well, I almost jinxed that. Thankfully I didn't, and more yellow flags as Hako spun again. He may have very hot tires. Now he needs another safety car in. Oh no, is it Joe? It is! And he has made another mistake and has left the session, and that is a DNF from him. So yeah, I can confirm pole position is a guaranteed DNF, as we are now 3 for 3 in DNFs. The 3 pole sitters, 2 times Matthias, and now Joe have DNF'd after getting pole position. So, well, I would think twice after going. I would think twice now about going very fast on qualifying, as it has not been the best of luck for those who have. Now, as we see, slightly more ERS from Zui, who's trying to keep up the DRS, and Bob not managed to do that. As we go, 1 second, let me go into the menu to see what details I can show. Here we see the change of positions. There's a lot of game positions. Interesting. As Vox has really pitted. Doesn't make a lot of sense to pit now. At the tire compound, Dan Boy and Sam Lee, who have pitted, have gone for the half compound instead from Khan, who is the only one with the hard tires. Now, no penalties now being awarded. So I think I should stick with, well, I'll just go with this one. Makes the most sense for me. But now, he has getting closer. Zoe is getting closer. Well, tires obviously are a big influence, and now Cat Mac battling with Juarez. It's side by side. Juarez tries to keep up, and no, couldn't do that. Although he has a bit more ERS, he may make that work in the DRS zone. So it's not over for Juarez. Here he's trying to make the overtake on Cat Mac. Let's see now. He's using some of that juicy ERS he has a slight advantage over his rival. But for now, let's see if he can make the overtake. Leaders looking like no overtake happening over there. And here he goes. Goes with the DRS. Nothing that Catman can do. There was a yellow flag, just Hako having a bad race, but now goes into the inside. Easy overtake, but it's not over yet, as he has Catman right in his tail. As we hope to see no contact between them, some DRS for good measure for Catman as he looks to give back the overtake, goes into the inside onto turn one. This could be dangerous, as now Juarez is forced wide, goes for the switchback into the inside again. Oh, it's Catman who stays ahead for now, as battle is intensifying between these two drivers. Now Hako is in the box in pits as he has retired from the race. Another DNF, unfortunate for him. Not a lot of fast drivers DNFing. That is not what you want to see. But now, let me see any battles that's going on apart from this one. That looks like Juarez is just a bit slower now, although he will have DRS. Now Rui still on DRS from here. Oh, wait, what? I was looking at another place and Khan has made a mistake. Oh wow, I wasn't paying attention because I was looking at something of my buttons to check the something, but well, no excuses for me. I totally missed it. I think we did it in the stream, but that is quite a surprise. And now Zoe takes the lead. He's done no overtakes, and he grabs fastest lap. Now he will cruise into the lead, and that is very unfortunate. I was talking about Khan holding the lead with the hard tires and not making mistakes. And well, now he has made the mistake. Now both Williams is climbing up positions, and well, they don't have to do anything. Well, that has got a bit of a switch. And that is weird. I mean, both drivers, Joe and Khan, have made a mistake on the lead and have spun. So next in the list should be So, although he might be hearing this and playing safe. So if you're hearing this, I recommend taking it with calm, because you have seen what happens when you try and lead the race at all. Now Bob, well, he has climbed up to second place and boost on third, Tammy on fourth. Now Ran on fifth, Khan looks to, oh, that was a close one. He looks to regain what he just lost. Now Catman, well, a bit too far for the overtake. I don't know. Well, yeah, he's definitely too far. He's not making it now. But now yellow on sector 1. What is happening with Sammy as he's just constantly spinning and waiting for a safety car, as he's going to be lapped by Zoe. Let's hope he gets out of the way pretty nicely. Now that is just pretty much game over from Sammy. But well, he is 10th, so if he finishes the race, he will grab a point. And well, every single point matters in a championship, so nothing wrong with him sticking into this race. So now, all I can see is a bunch of mixed cars just pulling away. But now, ooh, close call there from Sammy, just goes away very nicely. Again, Bob is again going to lap him. Let's see if any interesting battles are happening. Yeah, there we go. It's Khan battling with Catmat. It should be the battle for the lead, but as he made a mistake, now it's battle for P6. Now Catmat looking for the overtake. Pretty equal on ERS. For now, a yellow, that is Sammy, who is letting drivers by. But now, half a second separating these two drivers. Let's see if Catmat can make the overtake. Here he goes. And, well, no, too far. Maybe next lap. We don't know. Well, I must say, oh, well, I was going to say race has calmed down a lot as Catmat goes for the early pit stop ahead of everyone else, launches the undercut, as we can see here, an undercut de manual attempted by Catmat as he has a penalty. Oh no, I thought he was just waiting for some penalty, but well, just lag making magic here, as magic is the way Sui got into the lead. As he's now, well, yellow flag, that is, yep, that is Sammy. We're getting lapped by the rest of the drivers. Now Zui, who will attempt to keep away from Bob. Now, well, I guess this race proves you don't have to be the fastest to win. Just wait for your opponents to bin it in some way. So, well, yep. Yeah, I must say, race is getting a bit boring now, as no one is on an overtaking position. As now pit stops should start coming through by some drivers in the next laps. As we had Catmat's pit stop a bit earlier than we expected, but well, if he can make those hard tires work, nothing wrong with it. As Juarez, again, going into the pit stop. Moving to box. He's going to box now for AlphaTauri. Let's see the pit stop. It is decent. As he will get out and continue his race now. Of the top drivers, yeah, they are pretty far to launch any attack on the pit lane, but well. Oh, Juarez fighting with cold tires against Catmat. As Catmat has successfully gone ahead of Juarez. I think he was already ahead. But well, this could be an interesting fight. Now, as well, we get the first penalty of the race, and it is going to Reh Baisal. I think I pronounced that correctly. And it's the first 3 seconds we see. And the bad news for him is just Khan is right behind him in the ERS, attempting to go for the overtake, and well, even if he doesn't manage it, the 3 seconds will bring him ahead. It doesn't matter though, he goes into the inside easily. Nice apex. I think no chance for Ref to go back and claim his spot. As we see drivers pitting, it's the 3 drivers behind the leader and Reh, so basically everyone except for Sui. Oh, Sutai. Why am I calling him Zoe? It's just so dumb, sorry. It's Soti. Sotai? Oh, I guess Sotai it is. And, oh, some yellow flag. Sotai, yeah, it's just going to be Sotai. Well, doesn't really matter. And now the only ones who have not boxed or pitted, well, pitted the same thing. Again, a yellow flag caused by Sammy. Let me just get into the details. And here, nope. There we go. There we go, box. So now the pit stops show like this. Zoe and Khan only ones to have not pitted for now. It's interesting. Things could go wild now with the safety car, because if something happens in safety car or virtual safety car comes out, Khan will very likely take that, because now he's just waiting to pit as Zoe, again, Sotai, again pits, yeah, he just pits, and again another mistake. Well, I don't know what he's doing at this point, just driving slow and trying to claim that point, unless someone spins it, and we have seen plenty of that race, as now Khan leads the race, but, oh, nope. Well, he will still lead, or maybe not, but yeah, he's just, well, I should shut up now. Yeah, well, as I was saying, he's no longer leading the race, so I was correct in my prediction. He is no longer leading the race, as he has made another mistake, and now he is the one missing the pit stop. And well, if he pits now, that will bring him very, very far back into the pack. Again, Zoe. Oh, sorry, no, it's Sammy. Oh well, I guess I'm blind, because I thought I had seen a half spin, but I was, well, yeah, it was actually Sammy. Tammy again at DNFs. Looking like the point isn't really worth it anymore. Because now we have a lot of the race to go. And he has already been lapped. And it would look no sense at all continuing the race. Now, so just keeping the lead. He knows his closest rival is Bob. And from Bob's perspective, we see Zoe so tight. If I say Zoe one more time, I don't know. I might get banned from this, but yeah, I'm just saying Zoe every single time. As Tammy gets the fastest lap just after Bob does. So yeah, that extra point looks like it might go the way of the Williams. As Cam makes his pit stop now, he will be on faster tires, but he has a lot to regain if he wants to score some very good points. I mean, he's already going to get 4, and he might even get the fastest lap. So yeah, looking like at least 5 for him. Unless Danny Boy can deny him, I don't think like it. But well. So now, Sotai, I said it correctly, let's go, is now on the lead, uncontested. Bob is behind 2.4 seconds. It's the distance that separates both drivers. Then chasing Can is out of the ERS as Boost. The driver that is in the podium spot, in the podium places, made a mistake and well got a penalty for that. And now Tammy looking like he will get the podium if he can stick 3 seconds behind. And now Soltai again with the fastest lap, demolishing the time previously set by Tammy. Well, Tammy looking like getting a podium. But well, for now, Soltai is doing a brilliant job at just expanding the lead. Went really nicely. You can see Bob trying to chase. Doesn't look like he has the pace to catch Soltai. That's just nothing happens. Well, he might get the win. I won't jinx it this early, but well, you see Reg Fasal, I will just call it Reg, has gone past Juarez. Now, well, looking to re-attack him or get again the overtake. Is someone on the ERS? Yep, well, Tammy is, but well, he won't be overtaking anyone anytime soon. Here he goes, Wallace, with a lot of ERS, much more than Renhal goes into the inside. Renhal to defend, goes for the switchback, beautiful overtake. Now Renhal can't quite now get it back at him. Well, here he goes again, going for the switchback. Can with the fastest lap, as I said. In those mediums he should be faster than anyone else, although he has already a lot to gain. Beautiful switchback as I'm talking by Reg, who has done a beautiful racing line and looks like to overtake him, not even in the DRS zone, goes into the outside. As well, gets a bit better traction, gets past Juarez. Now Juarez will have to fight back in the DRS zone. Cam is getting closer and closer to Boost. Remember, Boost has the 3-second penalty. So yeah, He just needs to stay, but I'm sure he wants the overtake to just make sure. Alvarez again behind off red. My voice is starting to suffer. Now, here comes Suarez into the inside now. The battle between these two continues, doesn't get the best exit. I'm sure Rech will take advantage of that, regains the place. And well, yep. He has gone fast again. Now again, switchback coming along. Still a lot of fighting between these two guys. Look like Ray has this different style of racing the first sector. Well, here he goes, and switchback it is. Well, that was almost a spin by Ray. Now goes it. Oh, Varus has gone a bit wide. That was very interesting. Oh, well, looking like the DRS zone might be next. The next overtaking point, as Chami is very, very close to boost. But I don't think he will get the overtake done for now. Well, not a lot of action happening. A lot of drivers in those DRS zones, although no overtaking for now. And as I say it, Bob, well, no, it's Boost, who has been overtaken by Chami. I think next time I want something to happen, I should say nothing is happening, and then something will happen. So now, finally we have a battle in our hands, and Boost goes into the inside, goes deep. Now Chami might get the better exit. He does, side by side here. Switchback coming along, but looks like he sticks the move. No, he has gone wide, and Boost has made a mistake, has gone wide. Whoa. Nothing behind him, as you can see. Maybe Khan. So let's say, oh, yep. Khan has a lot of pace. So yep, for now, he should make the overtake, and now a triple fight might go down, as Rech is right there, and Khan might finally get some overtaking done, as this could be a double or triple overtake, or I don't know, quadruple slam dunk into 360 headshot. What am I saying? But Khan does the double overtake, goes a bit wide. Who can stay on top? Juarez again. Ren has lost 2 positions. Where is everyone? Rech is there. Juarez has lost the position. Well, not lost. He has. Well, yeah, yes, he has lost the position to Khan. Khan just sweeps past and does the double overtake. Perfect maneuver by him. Boost again behind by Chami. But now this triple fight, very interesting. For now, let's see. And this fight may continue. Yeah, 3 drivers here. Very close to each other. Well, as I should say, nothing is happening. We should get some action. Hold on, something. Oh, yep, there we go. That's exactly what I meant. Now closer two Rares gets the Williams, and we prove again that I just have to say nothing is happening for something to happen, as he has made a mistake that might cost him 8th place, although he already has that penalty, but it will cost him the place anyway. But Juarez going ahead, just proving superiority, again leaving some space, still side by side, slight contact. Ooh, Rex stays on the track. Now Juarez, can he make the overtake on this corner on next ERS zone? Here we go. The inside. Oof. That runs out of turn. Can't complete the overtake. Very unfortunate for him. Now Boost again stuck behind Kami, but well, he has the penalty, so it doesn't really matter. As Catmat again might snipe the 4th place as well. Looks like Boost is losing time. Well, most likely can. Getting closer to the anyway. Catmat is gaining on them, and this could turn into a 3-way fight anytime soon, as only 6 laps remain. Oh no, that is not the best braking we've seen this race. And well, Rares goes and slams the back of the Williams, and Boost has gone ahead of McTammy. And well, now Rares has gone past the detection zone with the DRS, so Ren will not have the chance to regain that place. Now Tammy, now looking to give back the overtake, goes into the inside, beautiful line. Let's see what Boost does. Goes against double switch back in one corner, doesn't quite work for him. Again another switch back. Oh my god, what a fight. Now again switch back, switch. This, I don't know, looks like a lever fest at some point. And now Boost again, another switch back. Yes, you guessed it. And what is going to be the next move that Boost pulls off to overtake? And again, another switchback. Now doesn't really count as a switchback now. Again, Reinhold battling Juarez. Oh, he has gone past, and Juarez gonna try and overtake him back. Just we hope he doesn't slam into his back again. And yeah, well, looks like Red has again maintained his position, although he will lose it if he doesn't go 3 seconds away. Now let's see, is Boost in any chance to overtake McTammy? A lot of weaving on the straight. Now again, yes sir, another switchback. Oh, and this is worse. Oh my god, the lag. Well, it looked like he was going to go off just by the lag it showed. Oh, yep. And that is what I talked about before. Catmat is right behind with 30 switchbacks in a lap. It may cost some time, and that is what Catmat has just proved. And now again, very close together, these two. Again, a lot of fighting. And Juarez looking like a different trajectory. Oh, kind of forces himself through. Still not completely ahead, and now better traction, and yep, the AlphaTauri is ahead, but not for long, as Red goes again into the inside, looking, oh, that was close. Quick reaction time for Juarez to avoid collision. And wouldn't it be funny if Khan got into the fight in the last few laps? That is quite interesting. But now this battle and the battle in Juarez's side is the two main points of attraction in the race now, and I am enjoying this a lot. So now next ERS zone, boost, looking to close in the gap. Won't make the overtake now, but he might look at it one another time. And again, gets closer and closer to the Williams. Now Roars is... Again, this battle has gone on for the whole race. Now Roars goes into the inside. We may get a switchback, we don't. Again, Roars is ahead, but, well, should I say not for long? Because, well, Ren is probably going to overtake him again, but, well, that's not the best exit. So, well, it might be delayed, just a few corners. Goes again into the inside. No. Roars just covers that option very nicely. And now this corner has been point of a lot of overtakes, even in the last lap. Again, it is for Ren, again going into the outside. He sticks the move and he's ahead again. Well, it's been like I don't know, it's like been 50 times these guys have overtaken each other. Please note that Ren has the penalty, so it doesn't really matter if it doesn't go away. Unless Roars gets a penalty, that is obviously a possibility. Now Khan getting closer and closer to 0.4 seconds, though it's only 3 laps left, so we might see a final lap showdown between all these 3 drivers, and maybe 4 if something weird happens. It has happened a lot of times this race, so please do not deny any weird things happening, as Juarez and Rare having again another fight. I'm surprised they are both giving so much respect and so much clean battling here on ERS. So yep, let's see, goes into the inside. Yes, it does stick the move. Yep, it's done correctly. Let's see, this battle is going wild here. I think we should prioritize this battle because, well, it's an actual battle for position, not unless this. And yep, again on this the same corner where goes. Yeah, here he goes again. Oh my god, is this ever going to end? Juarez is again trying to overtake in this battle. Oh, only 1.6 beautiful lap from Khan, who was again getting closer and closer, and this is going to be a final lap showdown between all of these drivers. And again, Juarez and Red, who has been literally fighting every corner of the whole race. But now, let's see, drivers very close to each other, not the best exit there. But now again, well, I think we all know what's going to happen on here. Do we? Yeah, we definitely do. Well, dive bomb. Nope. No overtake over here, but we might have it here. Sammy needs to stay ahead of Catmat and Khan, who have no penalties, and are the ones that threaten his position. As Khan is, is about to get the ERS now. And look, from the perspective of Catmat, we have 2 drivers ahead. He's already ahead of one of them by a penalty, but the other one he needs to keep ahead. A lot of close battling, and no one has any ERS except for Khan, who has a bit more, and he needs to reach the ERS from now. But here comes the first overtake. It won't be the last one. But now Catmat tries to make the move, goes outside the track to maybe get a better traction. He may have gotten a warning for that. Now, penultimate lap. Now Zoe, Sotai, please no, has again done some distance, and Bob has just no chance of catching him. But now we have again this 4-way fight. It's no ERS from the drivers. No one has nothing. Well, but oh no! I just oh my god, that is yeah, this cat mat bends it and spins. Well, now it is a three-way tie. I was about to say cat mat isn't the fastest one, but he doesn't make mistakes. And just as that thought came into my mind, well, that happened. So yeah, I shouldn't. I even jinxed my thoughts. So yeah, very unfortunate by Catmat, as he was looking to gain boost position. Hadn't he made that mistake. Now Khan, with slightly fresher tires, he needs to get past boost and then overtake Tammy, all in one lap. But for now, looks like in this middle sector might be difference maker. Looks like no chance to overtake Tammy, but we never know. These two obviously are battling again. But now Zoe, who is so tight, please can I stop saying Zoe, is going to take the win, because it really looks like that. We will switch back to him. But oh well, Khan has a wide, and well, no dive bombs should happen. Let me check. Yeah, goes to the inside. While say it, Zotai wins the race, as he has seen both mistakes. I'll talk about that later. Boost going at it. Oh, this could be contact, goes into it, it spins him out, and there is contact, and now Canis is going to take advantage. Well, he's very... What is this? Both drivers spinning around, and that is a disaster on the last corner, and I think Boost just... Well, that wasn't the cleanest overtake of all time, and Khan steals the podium, Catmat steals 4th place, Sotai steals the win, and I steal this entertainment, and well, this has been a wild finish. And I hope you... Wow! I cannot make the words for this. What just happened? Oh, wow. That is... Well, that is... Yeah. Not the best move. What is this? I mean, you have to feel bad for Tammy, as he has, well, missed out on his podium. And I must say, this might be controversial, but Boost had a penalty. So, what's the point on going full inside, sending it on the last corner? I don't really see the sense on that move, but well, that is up to the stewards to talk about that incident, but for me it's pretty clear what happened there. As well, Zotai has claimed victory in a dominant fashion, and as a right foot grid, ooh, as he does a beautiful gritty to end things off, as Bob claims 2nd place, and well, Khan stole that 3rd place in the last corner. I mean, he went really wide on that final straight and didn't look like he was going to get anything. But the amount of spinning and crashing on that moment destined the fate of them both. So yeah. What a race, should I say, and let's go for the roundup. And Zotai wins the race. I mean, both drivers ahead of him spinned, but well, anyway. Bob in the Red Bull gets 2nd place. Khan, Twitchmat, Tammy, Boost, Reinhardt, Rares, Danny Boy, Sammy Lee, Hako, Joe, Chang, and Marvin Moore, who I don't think he raced at any point. So yeah, bit controversial this race. Not the best ending, not the cleanest ending. And it's a shame it ended that way, because we have had so much beautiful fighting. But well, it is what it is. I mean, I kinda agree with what Simi is saying on the chat. I don't want to insult anyone, but well, that definitely wasn't the best move of the race. But well, it is what it is. two things we should learn from this race. Well, if you get pole, you DNF, and if you're in the lead, you're going to spin. And it doesn't matter where you are, it always comes down to who avoids making a mistake, because, well, this race has been perfect proof of how you never give up, because, well, anything can happen, and, well, people could crash, spin, or make mistakes, and we've seen a lot of them on the race. And, well, I guess this is it for today, as we have ended the race on China. Congratulations to Zoltai, and apologies for having called you Zoe 300 times the race. But, well, I hope you all enjoyed this race. Sure I have. What a battle between literally everyone except for Bob and Zoltai, who just flew up onto the distance and, well, never saw anything but the fastest drivers spinning in their face. But anyway, must I say, my driver of the day is Khan. That is my award, because the commentator, I should say that, because he made 2 mistakes, 2 spins. He had spectacular pace. He was so behind at some point, and, well, he made the comeback. And, well, yeah, there were some incidents, but, well, he kept his composure from the last, and, well, there were some incidents, but he didn't crash. So that's what counts. So yeah, game showed Catmat as the driver of the day, but for me it's Khan, as he made mistakes and he came around to make it worth a podium. So that is all I have to say. I must shut up now, end stream, and, well, I hope you all enjoyed, and see you on the next round.